pencil this in. The measurement that my measurement is 3/4 of an inch from the from that edge down there, 3/4 of an inch this way should make contact with the center of that drill bit, as is also from that side over there, the fixed jaw of that chuck over to that center point of that drill bit should also be 3/4 of an inch. Lock the table down in this position, and you can drill that same hole in all the remaining pieces of material. When I do it this way, the bolt hole in the wood does not end up in the center of the skid. It's over to the side a little bit. But also doing it this way, it gives you some room you can slide the wood outboard a little bit, and then take a router and inset this piece of metal 1/4 of an inch and make it flush on the bottom. If you was a mind to move the bolt holes over to the center of the skid. This being a 3 horsepower, this is 12 inches. Measuring it from this end down here is 12 inches. And across this way right here is 4 inches. This particular metal that I'm working with is 1/4 inch thick, which is quite sufficient for the project at hand. I have used 3/8 thick material, same other dimensions, which I prefer, but it makes the unit heavier. With that said, finish the job now. I ain't behind, but it is about 5 o'clock in the evening, so I guess you'd say I was on overtime. I'm watching that YouTube hoppos, hydraulics, lowrider stuff, Alex, the whole crew, dude's dad and all, Ken folks and hard help, good crew, production, you know what I mean, behind all the time. You know, same here, Middle Tennessee. I'm gonna get on with this. I'm gonna go ahead and another run of them, so I'll have plenty in stock. Yeah, Alex, man, just saying thumbs up to you, man. You know, growing company and everything. Yeah, it's cool. CNC, you know, you can make a bunch of parts. Yeah, I'm just thinking. A Tormach, I'd have room for one, but mill drill. Okay, now I'm going to drill another 2 pair. Let's get that done. Oh yeah. Carry on. Question on the comments on my YouTube channel here was dimension size on a 3 horsepower McCormick Darien or Early International trolley skid cart running gear setup. So just so happened in the house today, I think you have to check with the owner to make sure 100% positive. Now I'm supposed to build a cart for these 2 engines that would be more in line with the kind that would have been used back in the old days when the engine was new, just kind of changed over to make it easier with the roller bearing wheels. And we get over on the other side of the building today, drill some holes, saw up some metal. And we get some wood out there. If you this is a special size for this Emerson Broughton, and also for a 3 horsepower M. Could be the same size ironwork, or could be a 1/2 inch, like it could be 11 and a half for this Emerson Broughton to fit on that engine rail. And 3 horsepower M up there, got to have a foot across there, 12 inches. So with that, I made, as a comparison, this right here It's just a variation because this is a very strong mechanism once you get it welded up. But I made the 3 horsepower axle tube. I'm working with 11 gauge. That's 1/8 inch wall right there. That's pretty thick. But in comparison, they're 1 inch on here and 1 inch on here, too much more than this one here is. So this cart here will be 2 inches wider on the tread down there, and the normal one is 16 inches for 1.5 horsepower, and for this 3 horsepower it's 18 inches. Also, just to make it easier and not add nothing to the welding aspect of it, I'm going to use this round rod, solid, 3/4 of an inch, and it comes up in here like this right here, and comes all the way through right there, like that right there. Looked out that I have a steel yard that will allow for me to pick out the size of steel that I can use, meaning that the weld line on it is over in the corner. So, and that way you can poke that through there like that. This axle here, in order to get the length on that, I just put 2 wheels on this thing right here and marked it right there. And on this one right here, that axle come out to be 24 inches that'll be the tread width on this 3 horsepower. So, and I'll drill a hole in here on each end, cotter pins.